Now let's talk about the first two games. You know, you go to Ohio. You guys are used to traveling now. You've done it the last couple of years. Tell me a little bit about, you know, your personal evaluation of yourself. What you like about what you've done in the first two games, and some of the things you think you got to improve upon.
I think obviously we got to improve on throwing the ball compared to running the ball, and that's going to be our focal point going into the game against Bishop Gorman. I think that we'll do a really nice job of, you know, having a higher percentage completion rating. And as far as what I think I've done good, I ran the ball relatively nice. Obviously in the Ohio game for that, the second play from scrimmage, it was nice. But I have more passing touchdowns than rushing right now. But I feel like moving forward that the passing game needs to come together better.
Everybody's talking about your speed, which we saw in that touchdown run. Do you want to be known as the guy that throws the ball well, or runs and throws well? How do you describe yourself?
I want to be known for being both, a really good passer and a runner. And I think because of track, that the speed part will take care of itself, and that'll become a factor where everybody knows it, and it's not something I have to prove. And I like having to prove something. It gives me something to work at, and so I think throwing the ball, I'll improve on it.
Talked to Real. He said, I'm not happy with my passing. Running, we know he can do that. Tell me how he's done in these first two games in your estimation in a very tough position.
Yeah, he's had a tough spot. An opening game that he's starting in Cincinnati against one of their top teams there. That's a tough environment to go and play well, which I thought he did. He's got to chill a little bit. His passing game is going to come along. It's a combination of a lot of things. It's a new receiving group, a new quarterback. We haven't given him the best, amount of protection, and if we fix those things, we're going to be a lot better. And as long as we can continue to run the ball, it's going to open up the passing game. So he just has to have patience. He's doing a really good job for us. He's thrown some really good balls, and we haven't gone out and made catches for him either. So if you're going to have a good passing game, the receivers and the line, they have to all come together and gel at once, and we'll get there. He's not far off of what we've done in the past in terms of 2 weeks in with a new quarterback. So if you look at history with what we've been able to accomplish with even Josh and Quentin and Renee, our guy from a few years back, he's right where we want him to be.
Okay. Pressure. I talked to him about that. Obviously, Josh's shoes big. Quentin did a hell of a job last year.
Yeah.
How do you think he's dealing with the pressure of the position that he has here at Bosco?
I think he's handled it fantastically. He understands that he's not Josh Rosen. He's a lot different than Quentin. He just has a totally different skill set than those guys, and he needs to embrace the skill set that he has. He's a great leader. He off the field, he's very much like those guys. He's a studier of the game. He prepares extremely hard, but his game on the field is totally different. So he can't be compared to Josh or Quentin, or Renee, the last guy that we had prior to those two, because he's just totally different. He's more of a spread option quarterback that has the ability to throw, and he can run and do some things like that. So as long as he's not trying to be Josh Rosen or Quentin Davis, he's going to be fine. He needs to be Real Mitchell, and all we need him to do is go out and do the things and execute the game plan, and we're going to win games. So as long as he can do that, not try to be somebody he's not, we're going to be okay.